What's good, y'all? I'm about to react to this Avengers versus X-Men Russo Doomsday Cryptid teaser. Okay, let's get to this thing, Cosmic Warning. I also posted this on my community post. Go check my community post. I posted this video. I posted that picture that he's talking about right here. I don't know what it means, but I think he's gonna break it down a little bit.
So
You know
after
what I'm
very
saying?
subtly telling us yesterday that Marvel's not going to release any movies between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, they have decided they needed to release something that would hype us up for Avengers Doomsday or get us talking about it again, because that is exactly what this new cryptic photo is meant to do. The Russos have been known to do this. They did it before for Avengers Endgame. And really, the sole purpose of this is for us to talk about it. But I'm a Marvel channel, and we talk about Marvel every day. So, behold.
Behold my stuff.
Our cryptic photo.
Ooh.
And I do think there are some things to be discovered in here. Obviously, right away, this looks exactly almost to the T of what the cryptic photo from Avengers Endgame looked like, when we didn't even know the title for the movie yet.
Oh, I never noticed that. Really? Wow. I also was wondering if Avengers intro start off by like the end of end of the battle they had at Endgame. You know, you know, Iron Man, Tony Stark, he snapped his fingers at the end to save everybody. Um, Even though kill off Thanos, I want to know if they're gonna go right back to that scene like Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr. seeing his twin, like Tony Stark, Iron Man, just dead right there. You know, everybody sharing his thoughts. Everybody, saying goodbye to Iron Man. I want to know if they're gonna have RDJ as Doctor Doom, just looking at that like, wow, that was me. I did that. So why I gotta do this all over again? Some type of stuff like that they could do, but wow, I never knew this was Avengers Endgame photo. Wow, that's
Saw
crazy.
an A, and we believed at the time that we saw an E, representing Avengers Endgame. And as it turns out, we were right. Now, the Russo brothers never actually commented on this and confirmed anything, but we were right. Now, for this one, there seems to be a theme that a lot of people online seemingly believe that this is trying to show us. Now, right here, we obviously have an A. This is very intentionally designed to show us an A, and that's obviously for Avengers. Now, if you look to the right, we can see some X's up here. Now, this is clearly part of a set. There's a huge green screen or blue screen in the background, so clearly they were shooting something really big here. But on this side, it does seem to be, these seem to be A's. Then you can also see some X's in place. And a lot of people are thinking, and I can see it myself, that this is showing us an Avengers versus X-Men. And that is almost confirmed to happen for the movie. The X-Men and the Avengers are going to...
Okay, I'm down for that. I never knew that table symbols the A right there. They had the X's right there. Wow. Cause I kinda can see like some faces. Seem like some characters in there too. Or that's just how that's designed. I see something back there. Wow, so that's what that picture represents. Sure, I'm down for it. Hey. Okay.
cross paths. From what we've heard from rumors and reports, the Avengers are actually going to go to the X-Men universe. We've also heard that Doom is going to attack the X-Mansion using Sentinels. So Doom goes first, we're assuming. He attacks the X-Men, he leaves, gets what he wants, does what he came to do, and then he leaves. Then the Avengers show up seeking Monica Rambeau, and the X-Men probably view them as hostile since the last person that came from a different universe attacked them and probably killed some of them. I hate to say it, but I think some X-Men are going to die. Not the main ones. I don't need to see Professor Xavier die on screen once again. So some people are saying there's the A's right here. There are some...
But hey, Cosmic Warner, I think that's gonna happen again. Just like they just gonna kill off Toby. I mean, he got to be next. Like all the older one, I think Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I think they gonna do something with that, man. Hey, it gotta happen, dude. They can't be there forever, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hate to even see that though. I ain't gonna lie, I really like the older cast of heroes, dude. Like they really set the pinnacle of how everything's just supposed to play out right now in this very existence of how these live action projects always came to be last. Like you always gotta give your respect to the ones that did it first. You know what I'm saying? Always, but hey, that's gonna happen, Cosmic One. I'm sorry to admit that, but hey, that's gotta
V's right
happen.
here, and I do see a V, and then you have another X right here. AVX, Avengers versus the X-Men. That very well could be the case. We do have a lot of A's here. There are 3 A's. There's actually 4. There's a lot of A's here. But some people think that this could mean, since this is coming out the day after, not even 24 hours after, Variety is confirmed, the unlisted, unnamed Marvel release date slot, unnamed movie, that is now gone. That's gone to the Simpsons sequel. After 20 years, it's coming back. So Marvel does not have a movie coming out in between the 2 Avengers films anymore. Some people think this could mean another Avengers movie. I wouldn't go that far. That's what I want to believe, because I've been preaching for a while. I think Secret Wars needs to be 2 parts. So I would love for them.
Shit, nah, I think I said Secret Wars, really? Did I say that? Nah, I think Secret Wars need to be a 5-hour movie. I know some of y'all can't hold y'all bladder. Hey, just get you a water bottle. Get you a tall water bottle. Just pee in that mud and just watch the movie. Just watch that 5-hour go. But I think this need to be a 5-hour. This need to be the longest Avengers project they ever
To
made
reveal
right here.
Part 1 and Part 2. And it would be crazy if they even waited to reveal this till Secret Wars came out. Maybe in like the post-credit scene at the end, it says the Avengers will return in Secret Wars Part 2. I think that would be amazing. Not sure that that's what they're telling us here, because there's 4 A's here. 2, 3, 4. And you could probably just go on to be more. But that's obviously very...
Oh, wow, really? Dang. Okay. Wow. I never even analyzed it like that.
intentional. This shot is very intentional. They could have taken it from any place, but right here we do have the giant A, and we have what appears to be Joe Russo on his phone doing something, and then we have the X's up here. Now again, the photo that they posted before, it did say AE. It did say Avengers Endgame. And what's interesting is I'm pretty sure this is exactly, yeah, this is exactly what they said before. Look hard. ... That's exactly what they said before. And we have like the old photos right here. Right. And the crazy thing is we were looking, you know, at like, what could this device right here be? We had no idea. We thought it could be like the photon cannon for War Machine. We were looking at everything, but in reality, it just ended up being Avengers Endgame. But here's the actual reality of this situation. It very well could say Avengers versus the X-Men. Some people have pointed out numerous ways that it could say that. It could say it right here. Or we could actually see it, as some people have pointed out, A, and then a V, and then an S, and then the X's. There's many ways that you could see Avengers, well, many ways you could see AVX in this. And I think that is going to be probably the biggest marketing point for this movie, outside of Robert Downey Jr. has now returned to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the villain. That's obviously a big selling point. But then you have the original X-Men returning. That is huge. So this most likely is teasing something about that. But in reality, like I mentioned in the beginning, what this is about is really just marketing. They want people to talk about the film. It doesn't mean that they're not actually giving us something here, but they want us to talk about this. And honestly, with everything that we've heard in the past week about the MCU resets, about no movie in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, and now this, I think it's going to work. And they also know that we have Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out soon as well. And they're letting the public take pictures. They're shooting publicly. And that's actually quite interesting about Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
We don't have any leaks for this movie, really, of any of the actors yet. Like nothing. We don't have anything yet. We have.
Yeah, just AI doing its work. Just AI just trying to spoil. But everybody know that's kind of AI. You don't really see it. I ain't gonna lie, AI is really destroying a lot of stuff right now. Telling you, boy, AI is gonna be a problem in the near future. Even though it's a problem right now, hey, wait till it really evolve and get out of hand. But shoot, man, that's all we seeing really just photo sets. Then we seeing like really like just background photos. And I think I seen some Spider-Man Brand New Day stuff. I think My Time to Shine. Look, he's showing like his Tom Holland Spider-Man stunt double on there, showing us explosions, him getting in the tank and all that. Man, that movie gonna be something. Can't wait for that to come out though.
Tons of pictures of Spider-Man. We have pictures of the set for Avengers Doomsday. We've seen the Sentinels. We've seen, what we believe to be the X-Mansion, which very well could be this scene right here. This does look like kind of like an opening here, like a door. So this could be the X-Mansion. The whole thing could be, CGI. I hope this is just the background in this. I hope it's, this is like some real set right here. And, when you look in the background, this is just like trees or hills or something like that. But the reality is, this is just to hype us up. And it works. It gets us hype for this. It really does get us hype for this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they doing like GTA 6 be doing, but they doing with photos now. They trying to copy GTA 6 playbook. Crazy. GTA 6 guns gave us 2 trailers now. Now they just pushing back GTA 6. I think they're gonna give us one final trailer next year. And GTA 6 is gonna be coming out 2027. Watch. Write this down, clip it. I don't give a flip. I think GTA 6 is going to come out 2027. They're going to give us one final trailer. Just how they doing right now. They're going to keep getting us photos and probably some behind the scenes footage. A little bit of how it was supposed to go on. Give us a plot, all type of stuff like that.
We obviously know there's going to be some CGI in it, but based on how practically they're filming Spider-Man Brand New Day, I want to assume that they're doing a lot of that for Avengers Doomsday as well. Now, another thing that this might be that some people have kind of thought about is there is kind of a resemblance of a TVA in here. We can find T's, we can find A's, we can find V's for sure. There are lots of V's you can find. And some people are trying to, say, oh, T, V, A. This could be, they could have filmed a scene here where Doom is going up against Loki and confronting Loki. We did recently hear a report that Doom is going to completely destroy the TVA. And if you're somebody who is mad that the multiverse is coming to an end, and then you find out that there's an entity who has been watching the whole thing and actually has been destroying universes themselves and timelines, yeah, you might be pretty mad. And if you don't want anybody else to have any control whatsoever, yes, you would destroy that entity. And if Loki is in charge, which we know he is, yeah, we're going to get a Loki versus Doom scene. And we've actually heard the Avengers rush to Loki's side. They get to the TVA and they try to defend him. So the final battle is most likely going to be a giant battle that is Doom trying to get to Loki that probably ends with, Doom winning. I don't want to say Loki's going to die because I don't think so, but he will be defeated and dethroned. So there could be something here for that. I think the biggest...
Dang. So Dr. Doom gonna get rid of Loki. Woo, that's gonna be a fight for the ages right there. I would like to see that fight. Dang, but we really don't know how Loki can be. Dang, how could Loki win that fight, honestly? You think more about it. You see how Dr. Doom can get down, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely, I think my favorite Dr. Doom, 015 Dr. Doom. I ain't gonna lie, that Dr. Doom was powerful. Ain't no way Fantastic Four didn't beat him, but I think they should have let Dr. Doom defeat Fantastic Four. Even though that Fantastic Four movie wasn't a good movie, maybe they probably if Doctor Doom would have probably killed that whole Fantastic Four in 015, that probably been a good movie though. Probably would have. But even though, beginning of some of that movie, that was not scripted well. But man, that would be a fight though. Green Cape versus Green Cape. Boy, that'd be a cool fight to look at.
Thing here though is Avengers versus the X-Men. These are clear A's, and we have some clear X's right here. I think that's what we're looking at here. Again, I think it's a scene that we knew was coming, that we just assumed was coming, that makes sense based on what I said before. They're going to show up and they're going to fight for a little bit. There is something here. I am convinced that there is something here, and I think what makes the most sense is the A. And the A's right here, like these A's look like the Avengers logo, right? And then you have the X's. Like these are clearly, these look a lot like Avengers logos. They really do. And these are clearly these are X's. So I'm thinking this is really hinting at Avengers and X-Men. I think that's the takeaway. Because remember, we're not going to probably get anything, just mind-blowing from this. The last photo that we saw that said look hard, it just had the A right here and the E right here. That gave us the name. And we know the name of Avengers Doomsday right now. Right?
Oh, wow.
It just had the A right here and the E right here.
Dang, how can you tell that? Dang, I never knew that. Well, I'm going to go back and look at that photo of Avengers Endgame. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like how they doing that stuff though. Dang,
That gave us the name. And we know the name of Avengers Doomsday right now. Right? So it's not like some revelation, and it's not crazy that, we have the X-Men in this movie when Marvel has already not admitted, but they've already revealed via the chair video that the X-Men are indeed going to be in this film. So there you go. We pretty much knew it was Avengers Endgame before, but the Russo brothers teased it. Now they're doing it again. Avengers, X-Men. I was trying to see like maybe there's a T for Thunderbolts or W for Wakandas. Some people think up here is like a TVA. But I think what we're really hinting at here is Avengers and the X-Men. This could be the X-Mansion scene. This could be a doorway right here that we see to go inside the X-Mansion. We're never going to really know. The Russo brothers never came out and told us about Avengers Endgame with the other cryptic photo. We might not ever hear from them about this, but the biggest takeaway here for me is Avengers vs. X-Men, and I think maybe even bigger is that Marvel is doing this type of marketing to get people talking about Avengers Doomsday and to get people talking or to get people hyped about the movie, which it works because everybody's looking at this photo now going, what is it? What's the big secret here? What are they revealing? Is this something we really need to know, or are they just trolling us? And they could very well just be trolling us. But I do think it's just hinting at the Avengers and the X-Men. Again, very intentional angle, very intentional shot, right? Especially with the shadowing and everything, right? The color taken away. So we have the A, and we have the A's, and we have the X's. Avengers versus the X-Men is what I'm coming to. Or simply just telling us, hey, Avengers and the X-Men, which we know. So that's my thoughts. Go ahead, give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think there's something else here that I possibly missed, that the internet has possibly missed? Because this is pretty much what I've seen online people are thinking. If you have your own theories, let us know. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And if we
appreciate for the breakdown. I can't talk no more. Appreciate for the breakdown, cause one, I never knew how to even like look at photos like that and memorize of how that's what like Avengers, X-Men. Wow, I never knew how Endgame was like that. I really was on the internet like looking for like Avengers Endgame stuff like that. I was on the internet, but I was more looking at YouTube gaming videos. But man, so they never did nothing like that for Infinity War, or never showed probably. Wow, I never knew they did that photos like that. Okay. Avengers vs. X-Men movie. I ain't gonna lie, instead of having like that fight in there, I ain't gonna lie, I would like that'd be like just like a movie, Avengers vs. X-Men. That'd be a cool movie to do. But seeing they gonna fight in this movie, okay, that's gonna be pretty cool to look at. But don't forget to run them views up for your boy, and I catch y'all later. Peace.